So, wait. Okay, no. I think I got it pulled up here. It's called uh, Bet on Your Baby
No.
TV series from 2013 that's still running today. Game show that
Mm-mm.
focuses on five families that have toddlers between 2 and 3.5 year old. The families make bets on their child to see what's up next Monday who wins a college fund. You hear to hear first, folks. Watch the show. Also, welcome to the podcast.
Hey,
It's another mini episode.
and we are your favorite hosts, Aubrey.
Mason.
And
Mason.
we've got another fun Japanese game show.
Whoa, we actually did it. We made a series that was more than 2 episodes long. Crazy. Are you ready?
Crazy. This one was actually after we finished our other minisodes. I came across this because it got uploaded to Netflix, literally like the day after we uploaded our second minisode. Um, Yes, it is a Japanese variety show that has been aired irregularly since 1991 on Nippon Television called Old Enough. The program depicts in a documentary manner the efforts of toddlers going on an errand on their own, or sometimes staying on their own, like staying at home.
Oh.
Um,
Okay, so
and
we're not
it's
talking about
basically
baby betting here.
no, we are not talking about baby bedding, just more like it's like a nature documentary, but you're watching a child, so it's way more entertaining and hilarious. And honestly, a lot more emotional than I thought it would be.
Honestly, yes, they go on a real. It's a full ass journey that they go on every time that they take this trip out of their home. Especially if like they drop the thing that they're carrying to get back to their parents. Oh man, if they drop the thing, it's so bad. And they
Oh
drop
yeah,
the
like
thing.
one of the kids, his dad enjoys fishing, and so he went to take some fish to be prepared at like a little sashimi market. Um and he didn't make it even half a block from the house, and the strap on his little ice bucket bag just snaps.
It just
Fish
fucking
everywhere on the
breaks.
ground, and he can't even like grab the fish fully. They're just slipping and sliding it out of his hands, and this poor kid is so upset. And honestly, I was like, dude, I'd cry too.
I
I'd
just
be upset.
I couldn't get over that he was just for his first instinct was to start overarming that ice. That ice was really important to him. It was
Oh
top
yeah,
priority.
he picked up the ice before picking up the fish.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the ice was gonna melt if you leave it alone. That's what happens when ice is not together. It brings warm weather. I don't know. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah. A lot of the kids on this show are from the ages of 3 to 6, but there are episodes where even kids as young as 1 and 2 participate.
I feel like you were showing me mostly the really young, really
Yeah, well, we
basically you're
had
fucking sending a toddler outside.
one of the girls was 5, and I think so was that little boy with the fish. He was, I think, 5 as well. Um, because his mom mentioned that he should have learned something in kindergarten and he should think about that because the mom in that episode was literally like she was taking care of the baby inside, so she was like, just fix it yourself, I can't come help you.
Goddamn.
um but the parents don't give the kids like notes or anything, they just verbally tell them, okay, here's what you need to do. So like obviously when you tell a very small child, okay, this is what I need you to do today, by the time they get to the destination, what's the likelihood that they'll remember what you told them?
Bro, they've already been on like a 3 month excursion by that point. They've changed. A beard has grown and been shaven by now. They don't remember the task that was given to them. They don't remember who they are.
Oh, absolutely.
Not anymore. It's honestly, it's really. Mm, I don't know if you want me to bring this up yet, because it is most definitely going to be a topic shifter. But it honestly it reminds me a lot of information I've been learning about the show called Kotaro Lives Alone. Is that what it's called?
Yes. Oh my goodness. So I have not finished Guitar Lives Alone because I sped through the first 10 episodes and now have like two left, I think.
I heard that it's a very bingey show.
Yes. I've been watching it with John, a good friend of ours that has been a guest on the pod before,
Oh, I'm sure
and
I remember.
we were actually watching it later on the same day that Mason and I had watched this show, and they have similar vibes. It's just like Kotaro is like if you sent one of these kids out and he knew exactly what to ask for, was like the most polite, just the most well-functioning child that you're like, "Oh my God, you're functioning better than me, an adult woman."
Yeah. Well, what I think, so why I bring this up is I feel like these two shows really relate in showing like the difference in like just the regular ass culture of our two societies. Like over here, it's just the idea of letting a 1 through honestly even 6 year old outside of the house by themselves is like kind of alarming in our
Yeah.
society in our day and age. But like in Japan, it is so much more regular and common to see children just like hopping on a subway or like going to buy bread or something like that because they're taught autonomy a lot younger. And actually,
Yeah.
like this video I was watching on Kotaro, I haven't even watched the damn show yet, but I plan to now after watching this video. Um, it had stated that it was like honestly in the realm of possibility that this child of 4 years old could live alone because of the fact that like there's a lot of weaseling around renters licensing and renters fees. Like normally you got to be 18 to rent, but like there's a lot of ways around it in Japan, so it's very easy
Yeah,
for
and
minors
that's
to actually like live alone and be independent over there.
yeah, and they cover how Kotaro gets the apartment and how he has money and things like that in the show, and made like they explain his because his situation is very unique. I will say, like he lives alone and does not have parents, whereas like these kids have parents and they're usually doing these errands for the parents. So it is a lot sweeter to watch in this case, whereas in Kotaro's case, you're looking at, oh, this child can take care of himself so well because of neglect. Like in the case of
Yeah,
Matilda, Matilda becomes so smart and so self-reliant because her parents are idiots and they are abusive.
I love
You
you,
know,
Danny
like,
DeVito, but you didn't take care of Matilda. Well, actually, he
oh,
did take care of
absolutely.
Matilda.
I love Danny DeVito and he did take care of real life Mara, is it Mara Wilson, I believe? Yeah.
You'd know better than
Um
me.
Yeah, she is also the voice of the faceless old woman who secretly lives in your home on Night Vale, another amazing podcast that I'm sure everyone knows about
Oh
at this
yeah,
point.
yeah.
I
They're cooler
remember
than
when it was just
us.
like an obscure little thing. So it's just so wild to me.
What's wild to me is that we're like also doing stuff at like the same time as them for the same purpose. Isn't that cool?
Hmm. Hmm. I do, yeah, for sure.
Anyway, do you have anything else you'd like to say about this anime before I get us completely sidetracked?
No,
Because I plan
no,
to
you're
do it
good.
again.
Okay.
All right, continue. Let's get back to
No,
this
you.
baby show.
I was like, that's really all I had to say on Guitar because I think any more is in spoiler territory, and I think it's just better to just watch that show when it comes to Guitar. You'll be in love with it from the get-go, and it follows the format of like two plot lines per episode. So it doesn't feel like a super big time commitment. So highly recommended by our pod.
5 stars. Ding 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 ding.
of question mark.
I haven't watched it, so 5 stars.
5 unaccompanied minors out of 6.
Yay! All right. So speaking of 4-year-olds, let's talk about this. What was there any standout babies or any standout tasks that like really hit home with you? I know I had a couple personal favorites, but
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, you go ahead and you give yours first, and then I'll fill in the.
oh yeah, I really liked the one that she had to go get food, and then she um I really liked the one who um
In episode 5 is my favorite episode. Because it is 2 3-year-old friends, and they refer to them as boyfriend and girlfriend throughout the whole episode because these 2 little kids
oh, that was
are
adorable.
they are so close. You can tell they've grown up together, and it's just very much that little kid playground like love. The little boy, they say his favorite like game to play is house, and that is adorable to me. That was also
Aw.
my favorite game to play as a kid. And
Aw,
they
twins.
have these adorable charms. One of the moms made them charms that when they stand together with the bags, they make a little heart. And they go to buy amulets and sweet dumplings for the family. And when they get to the sweet dumpling store, they're supposed to take home 5 whole boxes of dumplings, which is 2 big bags.
It's a lot of
And
dumplings.
so
Dumplings
these
are
2 little
heavy.
3-year-olds put their heads together, and the little girl's like, wait a minute, what if we ate ours first? And then we only have to take home the 3.
Fucking
And so they
smart.
do that. They do that, and the little old lady is totally in love with them, brings their food out, but then when she brings them the to-go food, she brings them all 5 anyways. Because she was like, I went ahead and gave you the ones you ate for free, so here are the other ones, because like you paid for all 5.
And then they were
Um,
like, we gotta eat 2 more.
no, they were like, okay, so each one of them took one, but they also had the bag with the amulets. It's so precious. That was one that I felt like really warmed my heart.
A lot of.
Some of
Hmm,
oh
yes.
no, we were gonna say.
A lot of the episodes revolve around these parents like making their children pack mules. They
Yeah, but to be fair, like when I was a child, sometimes I was a pack mule or felt like a just a chore slave around the house, you know.
I've always felt like a pack mule. It's kind of like a state of being.
Yeah. But like I will say a lot of these episodes were heartbreaking too. Like episode 7, it's
Episode 7.
a little girl whose dad owns a soba shop, and she has to bring him his apron from home all the way to his restaurant in this adorable like little garden. He has a beautiful like old school soba shop. It's gorgeous. Honestly, the episode's worth watching just to see this adorable town. The whole time this little girl is going back and forth, the whole town with the little shop women are coming out and cheering her on because she's so cute.
Mm.
Um, and then when she can't find the watch shop, she absolutely loses it because she wanted to do so good. She wanted to be a big girl, and she doesn't want to disappoint her dad. And
Oh my
oh my God, I was like
god.
bawling the whole episode.
It was rough, dude. I was
She does
not
eventually
expecting.
fulfill it, and it's a journey that is, I feel, worth watching.
It's honestly, these kids experience the full arc of a hero's journey over the course of an hour, and I think that's something that none of us really know how to attain in today's day and age. So it's just one of those facets, you know, one of those places you can feel that unbridled joy, that good stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely a lot different than the other game shows we've watched so far.
Yeah.
Not really much of a game show as much as it is a challenge show.
Yeah, and we didn't watch all of the episodes. There's about 20 episodes on Netflix currently. If you want to go watch them. We watched all the way through to episode 10, and they were absolutely delightful.
Binged right through it. I was like, fucking blinked, and I was like, that was cute. Wait, when is it?
See, for me, it was like
Yeah.
this was cute, but it also just something about it made me want to cry because of how cute it is. I don't know if I'm just becoming extremely soft or what.
You know, I can't. You know, Aubrey, there comes a time in everyone's life whenever they see a baby and they have to fight with that urge, that instinctual urge to crush its face out of cuteness. And it's normal.
Yeah.
People get this. It's a thing that happens. Um, I'm sorry that it channels into a place of aggressive, upset sadness, but you know,
But hey, if that's what you're looking for, this is the show for
this is the
you.
show for you. Fucking cry about these children. Come on down.
Absolutely.
Can we do a mashup now where we put these children on the Tetris wall?
I'm gonna say that's not safe for a variety of reasons, but
Hey, them fuckers ain't fast enough. That's their own faults, huh?
I suppose.
Fight me, children.
I
Do you
suppose.
know what? Fucking also, dude, fight me, Congress, fight me the fucking government right now, dude. I'm gonna
Oh
be
yeah?
real with you right now. I'm a little bit too pissed about this to not say something. Fucking these people on this Roe v. Wade bullshit are about to get a fucking whooping.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I
I think there's a great take on it via this past weekend's SNL with Benedict Cumberbatch. The opening sketch, which is typically political in variety, was
yeah,
about Roe v. Wade. And
unsurprising.
in the like document that was leaked, the guy had quoted like literally a 13th century piece of literature
Oh
written
my
in England.
god.
So they go back to 13th century England, and boy, oh boy, is it a good funny time.
Fucking
Um,
A, dude.
that also proves a point because God, I mean, what can we do at this point other than just laugh? Ugh.
It's fucking laughable the way that we spend like years upon decades fucking climbing up this mountain, and these every single tiny step is this national victory, and everyone is happier about it, just about. But then I just feel like out of nowhere we're all like, hey, every living breathing person should have rights because they're all people and that's how it works. And now we actually we coughed and went, oh wait, actually never, wait, uh, sorry, what did I say? No,
Well,
no, some people aren't humans and don't deserve rights. Never mind.
and this is the problem too, is that this isn't just an issue of abortion. Roe v. Wade set precedents for laws regarding our privacy, and so if this is up for debate and this right is up for being taken away, there are a lot of other rights that could be taken away, and it's
Oh,
heartbreaking to see couples have to have discussions of what if our marriage is no longer legal because they decide to overturn that too.
because
Um,
this is not a bill or a fucking law about fucking unborn babies, unborn pack mules apparently.
it's about adult women and adult
It's about having control over
people
your fucking
having
body. It's about,
autonomy. Yeah.
yeah, it's about like being able to tell someone what you want to do with yourself because it's you. I don't
We here at Watapod would like to tell you that if you want to have an abortion just because you don't want to have a baby, that is 100% okay. That is valid and absolutely allowed.
I'll do a little sparkle wave right there because I'm pissed. God.
If you're
I just
pissed, I would highly recommend donating to Planned Parenthood and organizations of the like that support advocating for women having access to safe abortion.
don't worry. I'm gonna link it in the episode. I'll be sure to.
Yeah.
Um, I just I was really trying to set up a life here in this Missouri place, but to see them just literally finger on the trigger being like, "Hey, if this thing that leaked did happen, we are also going to like double down on that and illegalize a bunch of progressive shit too." Like it's becoming very obvious that the place that I live is not the kind of accepting place that I was expecting it to be, which
Well,
really sucks because fucking A, dude, it's hard
I
to
mean,
meet
it
new people.
absolutely does. But
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, the state we lived in before isn't doing any better.
oh no, it's
Um,
about on the same level, yeah.
yeah, I'd say they may have made some even worse decisions in recent times.
I've heard.
Uh, yeah. But yeah, we just want to wish you all mental peace and well-being in this time because this is stressful and it takes a mental toll on all of us when we have to wonder what will happen if we don't have access to the same kinds of care.
And
So,
just in the midst of literally everything in the world right now, this cool. I'm just also gonna spit in everyone's eye, but it's fine. I'll keep making my podcast. I'm just probably gonna fucking relocate. It's whatever.
oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll live. I'm
Well,
good. Um, so it's pretty cute to see children do things alone, but man, does it suck to see them do things alone.
yeah. So, on that note, on not audience, I suppose we'll get trucking, get moving, working on a full-length episode for y'all.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to get back to it. School's about to come take me, but I'm going down fighting, okay? Expect another episode soon. Got some good shit coming up. I miss you guys. That was for you. You know who you are.
I'm gonna tell Fern that you're sending kiss sounds to the listener in France.
Fern is the listener in France.